Hey, so we're here with Andrew Greenwell with Venture Sotheby's International Realty in a summer day in San Francisco.
A beautiful summer day. The coldest summer day.
Yeah. So what's like a typical day look like? You know, start to finish. What time do you wake up? Everyone's always, so interested in like, do realtors sleep in? What does a typical standard day look like for you?
I Ryan Serhant wakes up at like 4:30 in the morning. I'm like, I get emails from him. I'm like, I'm not. No. It's like, I don't like mornings. I'm not a morning person, but
Okay.
I'll do emails till like late night. I don't drink caffeine, so I need a solid.
No caffeine.
I need a solid 8 hours of sleep.
Wow. Yeah.
A typical day. I mean, it's just hustling. I mean, trying to do revenue producing actions. Just trying to always constantly get more business. And so every day is different. That's why I got into real estate.
Do you ever think that technology will replace a realtor?
God, it's like the question of the day for the last 5 years. I don't think you can remove the human experience from such an emotional and large transaction. I think that agents who don't stay on top of technology are going to be misplaced in years to come because technology will always play a large part in our industry. But I don't know. I think, what do they say sometimes for psychologists in the transaction? I mean,
Yeah.
I think if psychologists want to get into real estate, they could probably kill it in the business.
Yeah. I bet that's a true statement. What are some things you do to stay in front of people, to prospect? Where's a lot of your business coming from these days?
I think it's just putting yourself out there. There's different ways to lead generate. Whether you're open housing, farming, door knocking. I think everyone's good at different things. I don't door knock. I'd rather throw up in a trash can. I've never made a cold call in my life, but I like being out there in front of people, and networking is my lead generation.
What type of networking have you found that's worked and been successful?
I mean, it's assessing your clientele and just being in front of those people as much as you can. And when I walk into an event, whether it's a grand opening or a launch party for something, I always try to make a genuine contact with at least 3 people. And I think if you go with a mission and then don't leave till you accomplish that, then you're adding more people to your database that could potentially send you business.
Wow. So obviously you went from Florida, sold real estate in Florida, to Seattle,
Yeah.
now here.
Yeah.
You obviously have experience, but you're coming to a brand new market. What's that like?
I don't recommend starting over. I mean, getting started is definitely one of the hardest things. It's just getting out there and putting yourself out there. I mean, it amazes me how many agents get in the business and they don't want to contact their database or their friends. I'm like, you're not a secret agent. A lot of my business from San Francisco came from friends of mine in Seattle and Florida.
Really?
Yeah. So and you never know who people don't know or know, and you have to make it very clear that you're doing something.
So do you do anything like, I guess moving from Seattle and then starting all from scratch here, you utilized your database that you currently had and your contacts. Were you drip marketing to them? Were you emailing them, social media? Were you just staying in contact with them as a friend? I mean,
I think it's a combination of that, but you have to master one thing before you do another thing. And my drip campaigns, my database was always very important to me. Social media, you pick a platform, maximize it. I think agents are notorious for being so scattered, and they dabble in so many different pots, and it's like, master this lead generation technique, then move on to this one. And we've always tried to stay focused until we conquer that and then move on to the next.
A lot of people probably would want to know, like, how are you truly motivating your team to continue to produce and continue to be innovative and continue to put themselves out there? And
yeah, it's easy. I mean, just not get comfortable. I mean, I think agents get too comfortable.
Really?
And it's just like, they're like, it's a seller's market. It's like, yeah, but that doesn't last forever. I mean, the pendulum does swing. It's like, preparing them for the next market. I truly feel like we're going back to a well-balanced market. It's been literally 13 years since houses will sell on the market for 3 weeks, and I don't think sellers are ready for that yet. And it's managing their expectations. It's going at staying ahead of the curve, and I think we need to be back in a balanced market. There's no such thing as a normal market. There's no pure definition for a normal market.
So do you think a balanced market for sellers in their mind is a slow market? Because they're used to getting 10, 12, 15 offers right away?
I think it's going to be really hard the next 12, 18 months. Because first off, I don't think most realtors remember what a balanced market is. I don't think most sellers or buyers remember what one is. So I think getting ready for that and setting expectations. I sold a listing this month that we took in March, and the market completely changed in between then.
Right.
Trying to manage those expectations is a little nuts.
Wow. Talk to us about going from one firm to building your own brokerage. I mean, is it hard? What are some of the struggles that you go through?
It's hard. I've built firms from 15 people up to 160. I've run other people's firms for them. The brokerages are a funny model. Either you keep it small and concise, or you grow a big firm. There's no real profit in that in-between area.
Right.
And so, but a lot of it's leadership. I think people want someone who's going to be there to go to bat for them. They want someone who's going to be there to be a leader. I mean, real estate has ups and downs, and it's a very emotional experience. But you're dealing with emotional clients, and so they kind of can't help but come back on you.
In real estate?
Have you seen my show?
A lot of people always wonder, like, what has $1 Million Listing, done since obviously the 3rd episode's tonight.
What has it done?
Yeah.
It's made me look like a hard ass. No, it's You know, I think it's been good. You know, I think it takes time for the character development. You know, I came out of the gate really strong. You know, I think Ro shined a lot in the first episode. You know, I think Justin's really affable and really fun. You know, the audience always vacillates back and forth, so I think, you know, you can't really choose your broker till the end of the whole season, so you can really gauge us all.
What are people saying your character is? Are you the mean one? Are you the nice? Are you the goofy? Are you?
I'm the one who knows how to sell real estate.
I like that. I like that.